Good morning and welcome yogis, welcome everyone to a brand new week. It's week 7 in the UK, week 7 of lockdown. I hope you're all feeling great this morning. Well, it's about 10 o'clock in the UK. Wherever you are, it could be afternoon or evening. Welcome to today's practice. Right, today we'll be doing sun salutation. All right, we'll be doing 6 rounds of sun salutation. So the first 2 rounds, we're going to do it slow and we're just going to take it easy. Before that, we're going to do 3 rounds of sun salutation as a warm-up. And then the actual 6 rounds of sun salutation. Morning, Cindy. The first 2 rounds, we're just going to take a slower pace. We're going to do low lunge and high lunge. And then the next 2 rounds, after that, we're going to speed things up a little bit, taking the pace a little bit faster, but still controlled. All right? And then the last 2, start to slow down again and to cool down and to get ready for relaxation. After the 6 rounds of sun salutation, we'll do 1 pose just to stretch the lower body. And of course, as usual, morning Susan, I'll give you variations and see how far you can go or take a step back if you need to. All right, let's just wait for a few more minutes, not for too long, maybe a minute or so, for everyone else to join in. I know what it's like. It can be tricky, you know, with technology, getting connected and all. Sometimes you think you have all the setup ready, everything is fine, but there will always be something. There's always, all you need is just that one thing to, well, you know, to put you off, kind of like the track, and then, you know, well, as long as you don't panic, just stay calm, stay relaxed. Okay, so that's my setup. Sun salutation, we don't really need that many props. All right, so today's practice, we have 2 classes. All right, we have sun salutation just in a moment. And then in the evening, tonight, we'll have 1 more practice, a more gentle, calming practice, yin. All right, that's yin. The class, the practice is called Calmness with Yin. So for tonight's class, you will definitely need more props. Okay, so the usual, your yoga props, your cushions, your blankets, your towels, whatever helps, thick books, your tie. Just have them with you in case you need it for Yin tonight, if you're joining us then. Okay, let's not waste any more time. I'm ready. I hope you are. So let's get started. I'll see you on the mat. Welcome everyone. Welcome to today's practice, sun salutation. All right, let's do some gentle warm-up, some gentle body stretch. Sit with your legs straight in front of you. Sit up nice and tall. And don't forget, you can always prop yourself up so that you can sit up tall, softening the shoulders, softening and lifting. All right, relax your arms. Relax and breathe. Inhale, point your toes. And exhale, flex. 2 more. And last one, let's hold here for a bit longer. Keep pointing your toes and feel the stretch along the front of your legs. And on an exhale, flex. And this time, feeling the stretch along the back of your legs. And then on your next exhale, you release and relax. Now feet together, exhale and make 3 big circles. Then come back to center and 3 more times the other way. And take a moment here, relax your legs. Now, Come to butterfly, soles of your feet together. You can bring your heels closer to your sit bones or make a bigger diamond shape. So see whether you want to focus on the outer hips or the inner thighs. Most importantly, to sit up with a nice long spine. You relax your arms on your knees, flip your palms up, open your heart, softening the shoulders, and let's hold here for 5 breaths. Then slowly you come back to your breath. And with your hands, bring your knees back to center, feet flat on the mat. Now you decide, you want to sit with your legs crossed or sit with your legs straight in front of you. Either way, sit up nice and tall. Together, inhale, open your arms wide, open your heart. Clasp your hands, palms facing up, and gently pressing into your sit bones, lengthen, stretching the side body, softening the shoulders, look forward or up towards the sky. Relax your neck. Inhale, lift. Exhale, you bend over to your right side and keeping the spine long. Pressing the left hip down. Breathe. Deeper stretch along the left side of your body. And then slowly come back to center. Reset. Inhale, lift. This time exhale to your left. Roll that right shoulder back and down. Open your heart. Breathe. Gently pressing the right hip down. Pressing both sit bones down into the earth. Come back to center. Exhale, release and relax. Right, roll your shoulders back and down 3 times. Okay, and then 3 more the opposite direction. And relax. Now you clench your fingers and then rotate your wrist 3 times. And the other way. And relax. Now come to all fours. You spread your fingers nice and wide. The crease of your wrists parallel to the top of the mat. Align your shoulders and your wrists. Have your knees about hip width apart. Your hips and your knees align. You can tuck your toes under or point your toes back. Let's do 3 rounds of cat-cow. Ready? Inhale, lift your heart. Lift your tailbone, arching the back and gaze forward. And exhale, rounding the spine, chin to chest. Lift your spine up towards the sky. And 2 more. Inhale, cow. Arch your back, open your heart. Gently pressing into your hands, but don't lock the elbows. And then exhale, cat. And last one. And slowly come back to center. Right, take a moment here. Neutral spine, shoulders soft, the back is relaxed and the neck is long. Right, start to activate your core. Inhale, you reach your right leg back parallel to the floor and flex your right foot. Now don't bring your right leg too high, parallel to the floor, just check and squaring the hips. Okay, to challenge your balance, inhale, reach your left arm, opposite leg, right leg back, and the left arm reaching forward. Fix your gaze, find your center and balance. And exhale, release. When you're ready, the other side. You can take one at a time. Extend your left leg first. And then you reach your right arm forward. You spread all your 10 fingers, your right palm facing in or down. Flex your back foot. And slowly release. Alright, puppy stretch, elbows down. Your head all the way down to the mat. Or grab your prop. Support your head using a prop. You can stay here, elbows down. Your tailbone up towards the sky. Align your knees and your hips. And stay here. Or option to walk your hands forward. Okay, spread your fingers, you activate your arms, but make sure you're not shrugging the shoulders. Relax. Make more space, soften the shoulders. And hold your puppy stretch. Breathe as you hold. Then you come back to your breath. Those with your arms straight, walk your hands back. Hands underneath the shoulders. When you're ready, pressing into your hands, you engage your back, lift your heart, lift your head. Back to all fours. You need to move your prop to the side, take your time. And then from here, those who have your toes pointing back, slowly tuck your toes under. Engage your back, inhale. Lift your hips up and back. And bringing your chest closer to your thighs, bending the knees for now. Let your head go. Allow the head to hang heavy between your arms. Softening the gaze as you look back. Now you keep pressing into your hands. Distribute your weight evenly across your hands so the wrists are more stable and less vulnerable to injury. As you press into your hands, feel the broadness across the upper back. Feel the charge up in your arms. And keep breathing. Now your next exhale. Let's work on the hamstrings and calves. Start to straighten one leg. Keep the other knee bent. And then switch side. And keep moving. Pedal out your feet. Opening up the back of your legs. Stretching the hamstrings, the calves. You synchronize your breath. The rhythm of your breath with the movement of your body. Breathe. Slow, deep breath. Right. And then slowly you come back to center. Inhale, lift your hips up. And then exhale, release the heels down. Hips high, heels low. And whether your heels touch the mat or not, as you already know by now, that's not the goal. Making spaces. Alright, breathe everyone. Then bend your knees and walk your feet to the top of the mat. No rush, we're not going anywhere. We're still here. And then bending the knees, arms by the side. Let your head go, let the upper body go. Then you grab your opposite arms, come to ragdoll. Option to stay here, finding stillness here and just allow the upper body to feel heavy. Or pressing into your feet and then you sway from side to side, slow, gently, and keep breathing. Okay, let's meet you back in center. Relax your arms. This time allow the arms to hang heavy by the side. Pressing into your feet, engage your back, ground and lift. All the way up to standing. Alright, now the first 3 rounds is still a warm-up, so we take it easy. Okay, right. Now, come to mountain pose, standing at the top of your mat. Have your feet about hip-width apart. Alright, now you spread your toes nice and wide. Lift your kneecaps, draw your thighs up and back. Legs strong, legs active. The upper body soft. Relax. Standing nice and tall. Grounding and feeling solid. Start to center yourself. Then bring your palms to your heart center. Together, inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, open your arms wide, swan dive. Hands to the shins, pull the chest out, half lift. Exhale, bend your knees and fold. Hands to the mat. Step your legs back, come to plank or half plank. Option to bring the knees down, hug the elbows in and whole body down or upper body down. And then inhale, pointing the toes back. Hands underneath the shoulders, so bring the elbows down. Inhale, lift your heart. Relax the shoulders. Engage your legs, pressing the top of your feet into the mat. This is too much for you. You come down to your forearms. Come to Sphinx. Exhale, relax your back. Tuck your toes under. Inhale. Hips up and back. Let's meet in downward facing dog. Position your hands, your feet. At least your hands shoulder width apart and your feet hip width apart. Feel free to make any necessary adjustments, placing your hands and your feet a little bit wider. Come back to your breath, bend your knees, walk your feet to the top of the mat. Bend the knees and fold. Alright, you can grab your opposite arms. You can allow the arms to hang heavy by the side or bring your hands to the back of your legs. And then hands to the shins, half lift. Inhale, open your arms wide. Palms together, back to mountain, 2 more rounds, exactly the same. Inhale, reach your arms up. Open your arms wide, swan dive, hands to the shins or the knees, pull the chest out. And then exhale, fold. See where you want to place your hands. You can straighten your legs if you like to go deeper. I'm happy with my knees bent, so I'm going to stay here. Hands to the mat, step your legs back, plank or half plank. Those in plank, with your legs straight, reach the heels back and make sure everyone, the crown reaching forward and the shoulders are above the wrists. You release your plank, your half plank. If you're okay to take chaturanga, Hug the elbows in, body down with control. Toes pointing back, Sphinx or Cobra. Inhale, you bend back to your own deep breath. Exhale, relax your back. Inhale, downward facing dog. Now as you draw your thighs back, lift your hips higher. And feel your spine getting longer. Bend your knees, walk your feet to the top of the mat. Fold with your knees bent or legs straight. Hands to the shins or the knees. This time your chest away from the thighs. The back, your spine, nice and long. Pressing into your feet, back to mountain when you're ready. Palms together, down to your heart center. One more round, inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Half lift, breathe. Exhale, fold, knees bent or legs straight. Relax your head, relax your shoulders, relax your neck. Hands to the mat, step your legs back, plank or half plank. And then release. On an inhale, you scoop the chest up, lift your heart. Those in Cobra, hug the elbows in, and lift. Exhale, chest down, relax your back. Inhale, downward facing dog. And make a nice sharp V. Tailbone reaching up towards the sky. Relax your neck. Soften your gaze as you look back. And slowly bend your knees. Walk your feet to the top of the mat. Fold. Inhale. And all the way up to standing. Alright, let's take a moment here. Reset the breath. Inhale. Reach your arms up. Open your arms wide, swan dive. Hands to the shins, inhale, half lift. Exhale, let the upper body go and fold. Hands to the mat. This time you step your right leg back. And then you bring the back knee down, toes tucked or untucked. Body center. Bring both your hands to the front leg. Make sure that front knee is stacked over the ankle. Keep the hips high, stay here. Or exhale and sink your hips a little bit deeper. Relax your arms, open your heart, look forward, and breathe as you hold your low lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Straighten the back leg and step the front leg back, plank, hold your plank. And then release your plank or half plank and body down. Inhale, Sphinx or Cobra. Right, let me show you for those who like to take the Sphinx back bend. Make sure your shoulders and elbows aligned, your forearms shoulder width apart. And then you take a gentle back bend here. Engage the back, open your heart. And everyone pressing the top of your feet into the mat. Exhale, relax your back, relax your neck. Hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale when you're ready. Downward dog. Now smooth the breath out. Your next exhale, you step your right leg forward between your hands. Take 2 steps if you need to, or grab your right ankle and move it forward. Bring the back knee down, toes tucked or untucked, and then body center. Bring your hands to the front leg, You decide how far you want to go with your hips. Keep the body center and breathe. Now breathe as you hold. Hands to the mat. Straighten the back leg. Softening the knees. Step your left leg forward. You fold with your knees bent, your legs straight. Hands to the shins, half lift. Inhale, open your arms wide. Back to mountain. Palms together, down to your heart center. The next round, high lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up. Open your arms wide. Hands to the shins, half lift. Breathe. Exhale, fold. Hands to the mat. Step your right leg back. This time the back leg is straight. Come onto your fingertips. Pressing into your fingertips. Lift your heart. Roll the shoulders back and down. Look forward or down. And make sure that front knee is stacked over the ankle. The back leg is straight. See if you can sink your hips a little bit lower. And breathe. Spread your fingers, both hands flat. Step the front leg back. Take a moment here. Plank. Now feel free to bring the knees down. Half plank. Those in plank, find that diagonal from the heels all the way to the top of your head. And then gently release. Inhale when you're ready, Sphinx or Cobra. Scoop the chest up. And exhale. Release, relax, inhale. Let's meet in downward facing dog. Now the next 2 rounds, you're going to speed things up. Everyone, from here, let's rest in child's pose. Let's take a breather. Let's rest here. Knees and feet together, or big toes touching, knees match width apart. Sit back on your heels. Your head resting on the mat all the way down, or grab your prop. This is your best friend during your practice. And relax your arms, shoulders. Now reset your breath. You breathe in deeply. And then you breathe out completely. Making space between the breaths. Exhale and let go of any tension, build up of tightness in the body. Breathe into those areas. Soften, relax. Now come back to your breath. No rush. Slowly come to all fours. Tuck your toes under. Let's meet back in downward facing dog. Okay, high lunge on the other side. Right leg forward between your hands. Keep the back leg straight. Come onto your fingertips. Open your heart. Look forward or down. Reach the left heel. Your back heel towards the back of your room. And then softening the knees. Back leg forward. Fold when you're ready. Engage your back, hands to the shins. Inhale, root to rise. Palms together, down to your heart center. Next 2 rounds, let's pick up the pace. 1 breath, 1 movement. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Hands to the mat. Step your legs back, plank. Bring the knees down if you like, half plank. If you like to join me, three-legged plank, right leg up, flex your right foot and release. Pointing the toes back, inhale, Sphinx or Cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, downward facing dog. Shoot your hips up and back. And 3 breaths here. Feel free to walk the dog out. Or bend your knees as much as you want. Come back to your breath. Bend your knees. Walk your feet to the top of the mat. Fold with your knees bent, your legs straight. Inhale, half lift. And slowly all the way up to standing. Back to mountain, palms together. Down to your heart center. One more round, exactly the same. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Hands to the mat. Step your legs back. Take a moment here in plank. If you're with me, three-legged plank. Left leg up. Flex your left foot. And exhale, release. Inhale, bend back. Exhale, relax. Inhale, downward dog. And breathe. Softening the knees, walk your feet to the top of the mat. Fold. Inhale, half lift. And all the way up to mountain, palms together, overhead and down to your heart center. Now the next 2 breaths, we're just gonna slow down. Ready? Inhale, reach your arms up. Open your arms wide, swan dive. Inhale, half lift. And then exhale, fold. Hands to the mat. When you're ready, step your legs back. Plank or half plank. And release. Inhale, chest up. Engage your back, engage your legs. Sphinx or Cobra. And release, relax your back. Inhale, downward facing dog. Bend your knees, walk to the top of the mat and fold. Half lift, inhale, and back to mountain when you're ready. Palms together, down to your heart center. 1 last round. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, half lift, slow but controlled. And then your next exhale, fold. Hands to the mat, step your legs back. Plank or half plank. And then next exhale, release. And inhale, scoop the chest up. Exhale, relax your back. Inhale, shoot your hips up and back. Now your last downward facing dog. Breathe. As you breathe, for the next 3 breaths, create length, strength and space in your entire body. Now, one more time, come to child's pose. Come back to your breath. Let's meet in downward dog. Softening the knees. Walk your feet to the top of the mat. Fold. Inhale, half lift. Open your arms wide. Root to rise. Back to mountain. Palms together. Down to your heart center. Goodbye as you inhale. Exhale, release and let go. Right. Well done, everyone. Now, while you take a breather, let me check on the music. How's everyone feeling right now? Okay, I hope you're feeling good. Now, you come back to your mat and you sit on the mat. Extend your legs, relax. As I said earlier, we're just going to do one more pose before we come to relaxation. Now, it's a bit of a stretch at the back of your legs, but how far you want to go with the stretch, you listen to your body. At the same time, you activate the core so that you can hold with your spine nice and long and you feel strong. So there's strengthening going on and flexibility in this pose. What is it? Right, don't you worry. Right, now you're gonna bend your knees. If you want to sit on the cushion, on the pillow, on the yoga brick. I'm trying to put the block and the brick together, become a yoga block. Up to you, okay? But it'd be nicer to have something soft. So if you have your cushion or your towel, your blanket, it's nice to just fold it and then sit on it. If not, just sit on the mat. All right, now you're gonna bring your feet about hip width apart. And then you're gonna bring both your arms to the inside of your legs. You can grab your ankles, or you can grab your shins, or you can grab your big toes. All right, you might need to make some adjustments later if you're not sure where to place your hands. All right, and then slowly, when you're ready, now bring your body back to center. Lift your heart, pressing into your sit bones. Roll the shoulders back and down. And then slowly, with a strong core, draw the belly in, engage your back, start to lift one leg. Keep the knees bent for now, and then the other. Okay, if you grab your big toes and you find that you're compressing the upper back, the chest, you're rounding the back, you can bring your hands to the shins. You can bring your hands to, the ankles or the shins. You can stay here. Keep your shins parallel to the mat, to the floor. Lift your heart, softening the shoulders, and hold here. Or see if you can straighten one leg first and then the other. All right, so you have your legs wide with your legs straight or knees bent. The spine is nice and long, the heart is open, and focus. It requires a bit of balance here, so make sure you don't roll onto your back. If you do, it's fine, the mat will be there. The mat is always there to support you. So if you roll back, okay, make sure you soften the knees, roll back gently, and then come back to center. Give it another go if you want. Right, strong core, feel that nice stretch along the back of your legs. Keep breathing. Okay to hold here for 2 more breaths. If it starts to get a bit too much for you, you bend your knees and gently, do it gently, come out of the pose. All right, now slowly softening the knees, bring your feet closer and feet Right, you hug your knees into your chest. Take a moment here, chin to chest. And then inhale, you look forward. Now, make sure you are at the center of your mat. Bring your hands to the back of your legs or arms reaching forward. Chin to chest, and then slowly roll yourself all the way back down. All the way down to the mat. Head down, relax your neck. Arms down, relax the shoulders. Okay, right. And then you walk your feet back and hug your knees into your chest. Arms around the shins or the back of your thighs and gently massage your back, your spine. Rock side to side, back and forth. And then hands to your knees. Bring your body back to center. Let's circle the knees, opening the hips as well. All right, bring your hands to your shins or the back of your thighs. And then next inhale, forehead to your knees. Make yourself small and feel a sense of gratitude for the time, for the space to practice, to turn up on your mat on this beautiful day. And gently release as you exhale. Relax your arms, relax your back, bring your feet flat on the mat. Now you slide your arms away from the body, palms facing up, and let your fingers curl. You can stay here with your knees bent. Bring your feet about mat width apart and turn the toes out slightly. Allow the knees to fall in towards each other. The other option is to have both your legs straight along the mat. Make sure that feels fine with your back. And then place your feet as wide as the mat and allow the toes to roll. If this is not too comfortable for you, come back to the first variation for some support. Align your head, neck, and your spine. Take a moment to settle the body. And once you feel comfortable, start to get still and gently close your eyes. Now bring your awareness to your breath. Start to invite the inhales down a little bit deeper and press the exhales out a little bit longer. Make space between the breath so it has a quality of fluidity, steadiness and rhythm. Next, you guide your attention to your body. Scan your body starting at the top of your head, down to your hips, and all the way down to your toes. As you scan your body, notice any point of discomfort, tension and tightness. Breathe into those areas and allow them to soften and relax. As you make space between the breaths and finding space within the body, see if you can find more space inside of your mind. Spaces between the thoughts. Steady your mind. Now gently bring your awareness back to your breath. If you'd like to stay here for a bit longer, please feel free to do so. If you like to complete your practice, then join me. Bring your feet closer. Whether your knees bent or legs straight, bring your feet together. And then float your arms overhead. On an inhale, stretch. One more time. Exhale, gently release and let go. Those with your legs straight, bend your knees. And everyone, when you're ready, roll onto your right side. Relax your neck, relax your back. Take a moment here. Blinking your eyes open, softening the gaze. Pressing into your hands to support your back when you're ready. And come to sitting. Legs crossed, legs straight, or sit on your heels. Sit up nice and tall. Right, 3 deep breaths to complete our sun salutation practice this morning, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you are. Inhale, open your heart, open your arms wide. Bring your palms together. Exhale down to your heart center. Inhale, take in the positive energy around us. Exhale, let go of any negativity and anything that no longer serves you. And let go. One more round. Together. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much. Right. Okay, let me grab my glasses and okay, right. Well, we got a few people joining in. Hi, Shirley. I hope you join in time before we start our sun salutation. Okay, everyone. It's a brand new week. We are into week 7 of lockdown in the UK. There will be one more class in Yoga in You. We'll be back in Yoga in You tonight, UK time, 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. And if you're in other parts of the world, just make sure that you get the right time if you're joining us for Yin. Now, for tonight's practice Yin, we'll be working on the upper body. So make sure you have your props ready. Okay? Now, going back to today's practice, I hope you enjoy that sun salutation. I'll see you back tomorrow in Yogi Yak. There'll be core flow. So for this week, we have Tuesdays, not Tuesdays. For this week, we have Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday in Yoga in You. And the other days, I'll meet you in Yogi Yak. All right? So make sure you get the places right, the pages right for your practice if you're joining me and joining everyone else live on the mat. All right, so you enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks, Cindy. Thank you so much. Thanks for that feedback. So you enjoy the rest of your day. Please, please, please look after yourselves. Whatever is going on in our lives, whatever lives brings to us, just think positive. All right? Think positive. When you take some time to just count your blessings, I think there's so many things to be grateful for. Hi, Mark. I didn't realize that you're here. You're welcome, Mark. All right? So I know it's a bit cliche, you know, think positive, count your blessings, be grateful to blah, blah, da, da, da. But sometimes we just need that. Okay? And I hope by turning up on the mat, by having a little bit of me time, you feel a little bit better. You feel more positive. You feel a bit lifted. You manage to just lift your mood up, your spirits up. All right. But that's normal to sometimes have a bit of a roller coaster up and down. All right. I'm not gonna, waste any more of your time. So everyone, look after yourselves. Take care. I'll see you soon. And bye for now. Bye everyone. Bye bye. Bye.